Clauses. A word group that contains a verb and its subject. Clauses can be either a sentence or part of a sentence. Every clause has a subject and verb, but not every clause expresses a complete idea. Here's a sentence with two clauses. Each clause has a subject-verb combination, but only one clause expresses a complete thought. Students do well on tests when they study. Students do well on tests is an independent clause because it makes sense on its own. When they study is still a clause because it has a subject and a verb, but it's a subordinate clause because it doesn't make sense without the independent clause. Subordinate clauses must have a subject and a verb, but are not complete thoughts. Subordinate clauses are always one of these three parts of a sentence: adjective, adverb, or noun. Adjective clauses always begin with a relative pronoun, that, which, who, whom, whose. As adjectives, they always modify a noun. This is the book that is on sale. The adjective clause, that is on sale, modifies the noun book and starts with the relative pronoun that. Cheese, which is made from milk, comes in many varieties. The adjective clause, which is made from milk, modifies the noun cheese and uses the relative pronoun which. Leonardo da Vinci was the artist who painted the Mona Lisa. The adjective clause, who painted the Mona Lisa, modifies the noun artist and begins with the relative pronoun who. The speaker, whom we admire, will be here tomorrow. The adjective clause, whom we admire, modifies the noun speaker and begins with the relative pronoun whom. The boy whose dog was lost was happy to find her. The adjective clause, whose dog was lost, modifies the noun boy and begins with the relative pronoun whose. Adjective clauses sometimes begin with relative adverbs, when and where. Relative adverbs are needed for adjective clauses that describe times and places. Those were the days when finding a phone booth was the only way to make a call from the road. When finding a phone booth was the only way to make a call from the road is an adjective clause beginning with the relative adverb when, modifying days. That's the part where we found the lost puppy. Where we found the lost puppy is an adjective clause beginning with the relative adverb where and describing the park. Now on to adverb clauses. Adverb clauses modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Adverb clauses begin with subordinate conjunctions. Many words on this list are also prepositions, so take a second look at the sentences to determine which is which. We ate dinner after we finished our homework. After we finished our homework is an adverb clause because it has a subject and verb, begins with a subordinate conjunction after, and modifies a verb, telling when we ate. Late because she missed the bus, Alex rushed to her first class. Because she missed the bus is an adverb clause because it has a subject and verb, begins with a subordinating conjunction because, and modifies an adjective, giving a reason for being late. My dog can run faster than I can. Then I can is an adverb clause because it has a subject and verb, begins with a subordinating conjunction than, and modifies another adverb, explaining the degree of faster. Now on to noun clauses. Noun clauses are subordinate clauses that are used as nouns. Here is a list of common introductory words that start noun clauses. Some of these words are also on the relative pronoun list and the subordinated conjunction list, so that must be kept in mind. Like all other nouns, noun clauses can be either a subject, predicate nominative, direct object, indirect object, or the object of the preposition. Whatever you want can be found on Amazon. Whatever you want is the noun clause acting as the subject for the verb can be found. When the noun clause is the subject, the independent clause seems incomplete. For subject-noun clauses, the subordinate clause is considered part of the independent clause. My greatest hope is that my team wins the championship. That my team wins the championship is a noun clause acting as the PM after the linking verb is. I don't know why you like broccoli. Why you like broccoli is a noun clause acting as a DO after the action verb do know. The teacher gave whoever answered the bonus question an extra point. Whoever answered the bonus question is a noun clause acting as an IO. We listened carefully to what he said. What he said is the noun clause acting as an OP.